Friday, 19th of December 2025. Almost move towards the end of the year. I think it's just over a week. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. You keep listening to it around the world on myepiconline.com, Radio Garden, and Choice FM. My name now is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Today na Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. President Donald Trump expand in travel ban for not only Sierra Leone but for other countries, them including Laos. President Trump cite national security for the reason. So ECOWAS Ordinary Summit, the leaders of West Africa, they actually meet in Abuja, Nigeria, for talk about the issues them in West Africa. President Bio be stressed on certain things them. We will bring to us shortly. And also the M23 rebel group that we got from a city where they earlier captured in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. This after the Washington Accords signed by the US President Donald Trump and the Rwandan leader Paul Kagame. Plus lots of other issues then for discuss today here on the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us. Okay, your voice matters. Even when the noise is loud, consistency and the truth will always find their audience. We just go back again and say, your voice does matter. Even when the noise is loud, consistency and truth will always find their audience. Now, here's the thing. You matter. I mean, whatever you do, whatever you say, it can able to create a difference, make a difference. If you want them to make a difference, I mean, don't make anybody clamp down on you, so on your progress. Don't make anybody make you look down on yourself. I mean, if you get a focused mind, a determined mind for achieve particular goal. For example, even with Google Maps, for example, if you want for travel from Freetown, say for example you want to go Makeni, you need for sure say I'd go Makeni for make sure you the routes, for make sure you the ways them for going to Makeni. So get a specific goal, get a target to say what you want to achieve. At least now with Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Stay tuned.
Sweat from the spaghetti and tomato. But once not got the shape, young go must come now we all make take and take. Well, body now we all make take and take. If you believe you go receive them, say you go make them. Gently now we all make take them. Well, body now we all make take them. If you believe you go receive them, say you go make them. Blessings to follow you, favor to follow you, and did you not go bother you? Say you go make them. Good things to follow you.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money.
Epic Radio.
No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you the wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number also 032-300-033. Number cash out, money the flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 law, so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Sierra Leone!
Epic Radio 99.3.
Freetown! Let's celebrate entertainment at a first degree. The superstar went on tour all over the world, different countries them, and say, I'm coming home because there is no place like home. And it's coming from the BSK Music. They come with the biggest, and the biggest concert in Sierra Leone. Famous.
Nothing on the pressure me. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah. Nothing on the pressure me. No pressure.
With the No Pressure concert, we go happen Sunday, January 4, 2026. All this go happen. Now the best nightclub na salon. That chapter 1. If you want buy your ticket now 1,000 leons. If you are waiting na gate, now 1,500 leons. And for you, we want your tickets fast one and want make them deliver to you. Rocket Commercial Bank all over the country go make you get your ticket even at your doorstep. You where one book table or one make reservation. Now for call on this number 090-543619. Let me bring in a sponsor for this event. AYV Media Empire, SLBC, Rocket Commercial Bank, NSBT, Seco, TV, Epic Radio, Gentle Group of Company, Universal Radio, 98.1 Radio Democracy, Slick TV, Afri Money, and the #1 mobile communication in Sierra Leone, AfriCell. Make a break and be hosted for this event. A Hollywood and Broadway actor, Duane Richmond, and one of the best comedians at Salon, Kindo Amani, and the pride of SL, Dunia Animal or Vicky Dave of Citizen Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming from the biggest in Sierra Leone, BSK Music, as they coming with the No Pressure Concert 2026 from Famous. Now
Epic
chapter 1,
Radio.
Friday, January 9, 2026. 1,000 euros if you want to buy ticket now. Don't wait to be told, cause it's going to be the funky in the Famous.
No pressure.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show now on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. If you're able to listen to me wherever you day around the world on myepiconline.com and of course radiogarden.com. Listen to me also live on Choice FM for Una within the eastern part of Freetown with the latest world news. On the Epic Morning Show, my name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. United States President Donald Trump has expanded travel restrictions affecting several African countries. Of course, issues we're going to discuss today inside the Epic Morning Show. Also, plus other issues there with regards to the ECOWAS Ordinary Summit where President B.O.B. chair. It talk about a lot of things there, including the hope for a single currency in Africa by 2027. But with the latest world news, now here on the Epic Morning Show. The United States has accused South Africa of targeting American government workers linked to Afrikaner refugees, a white minority group recently granted refugee status by President Donald Trump. According to the U.S. State Department, passport details of American officials were leaked. Washington warned that if those responsible are not held accountable, there could be serious consequences. The disputes come after South Africa deported 7 Kenyans accused of working illegally for U.S. immigration authorities. Rwanda-backed M23 rebels say that they have begun withdrawing from the eastern Congolese city of Yoruba. The group says the pullout will be completed as of today as part of the U.S.-backed peace efforts. In a statement, M23 leaders urged civilians to remain calm and called on mediators to protect the city from violence or retaliation. The rebel recently advanced into South Kivu province in eastern DRC, displacing thousands of people and raising fears about civilian safety. Burkina Faso have released 11 Nigerian military officers and a Nigerian Air Force aircraft after detaining them for more than a week. Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Ministry says the release followed a high-level talks led by Foreign Affairs Minister Yusuf Tugra. The aircraft had made an emergency landing in the Burkinabe city of Bobo Dioulasso. Burkina Faso earlier accused Nigeria of violating its airspace, a claim Nigeria rejected, saying the landing was purely for safety reasons. Now, the soldiers are expected to be back in Nigeria very soon. The United States has announced new travel restrictions affecting several African countries, including Sierra Leone. The policy Under the policy, Sierra Leone is among countries facing a full suspension of entry, meaning most citizens will not be allowed to travel to the United States under normal visa agreement. The White House says the decision is based on concerns over security, visa overstays, and gaps in information sharing. Other countries facing a full ban include Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, South Sudan, Eritrea, Sudan, the Republic of Congo, and Somalia. Meanwhile, countries like Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, Uganda, and Rwanda are not affected and remain eligible to travel under existing rules. Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has announced a nationwide gun buy-back scheme following the deadly Bondi Beach attack. The plan aims to remove illegal and newly banned firearms from the streets, with hundreds of thousands of weapons expected to be collected and destroyed. The government says it will work with states and territories to fund the scheme. A day of reflection for the victims will be held on December 21st, with a national day of mourning planned for the new year. Investigations into the motive behind the anti-Semitic attack are still ongoing. European Union leaders have agreed to provide Ukraine with a 90 billion euros loan to support its military and economy over the next 2 years. The deal was reached after leaders failed to agree on using frozen Russian assets to fund Ukraine after the war. EU officials say the loan will help Ukraine avoid running out of money by spring. Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky welcomed the decision, calling it significant support. Meanwhile, diplomatic efforts continues. The US and Russian officials are expected to meet in Miami this week for talks on ending the Russia-Ukraine war, just a few days after President Trump said that a deal to end the war in Ukraine was close. Now, TikTok's Chinese owners, ByteDance, has signed binding agreements with the United States and global investors to operate the app in America. Under the deal, half of TikTok's U.S. business will be owned by investors including Oracle and Silver Lake, while ByteDance will retain just under 20% of the entire TikTok stake. Now, the agreement is expected to end years of uncertainty over TikTok's future in the U.S. Amid national security concerns. The deal is set to close on the 22nd of January. Now, TikTok says the move will allow more than 170 million Americans to continue using the platform. You still live with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Stay with us.
You see block man?
Epic Radio.
You say waka. But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na me brand new keke. Yes so, beaucoup super kaiba dem don boss. Ogen don pulado the mega campaign all over the country. Hey. Yes, just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk beaucoup and continue for the talk, or dial hash 144 hash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and it's every month. One person will win keke, orange they give you the power to build your life, support your family, and better your community. Yourself can live this super Kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon. Orange.
Introducing Ansumana Kone and Daniel Pewa. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, listeners. good morning to the esteemed viewers and listeners.
And Sumana, season's greetings.
Yeah, many happy returns.
So how would you for the December?
Will they observe? The December, to me, I think it just starts normal.
It just starts?
Obviously.
I mean, today is the 19th. It not just starts. So you don't feel the momentum in a salon.
Well, I'm not begin to feel it.
When you think so you will feel them? What do you want done?
Well, all thing depends on, the economic situations. And then for the mere fact that we don't begin to see some positive news from with government officials by raising a minimum wage from 800 to 1,200, I think that's a good start. So some money December next year I get for find and how it go get for be this year.
I want for believe for say pay one in December a lively pay one at school.
Well, I go agree with you because of the well body and long life, and with the hope for the better. But to be candid enough, it hard, it tough. Me not be a small boy in this city for the longest of time. I don't see how previous Christmas, them in the day by this day, they see people, then they paint their house there, Christmas trees, then they light, and at the same time, they hear Christmas carol. But this year, it's a different, scenario. But in all of this, we hope we'll go overcome the challenges. They are not insurmountable. We'll be able to curb it. Now, resilience, like how we politicians, then they say Sierra Leoneans are resilient people, and we believe in that. We believe, say, next December will be more merrier than this, because even the JC, the way Blunt come, most of them not come.
You don't think it's part of it because, anyways, we don't come for
discuss
December.
A lot.
So let's go straight into the discussions now. So let's start with the visa ban. The President Trump visa ban, in global visa ban. I mean, it affects lots and lots of countries. Them Salon, for example, gets a partial visa ban, and we see President Trump actually move Salon from that and give the country a full visa restriction. I mean, I will just go through some of the countries we included in these full visa restrictions with Salon, and that's like Somalia, South Sudan, Niger, Mali, Libya, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Burkina Faso, Eritrea, Chad, Tanzania, Togo, and Zambia. And of course, Sierra Leone. President Trump is for Sierra Leone case. President Trump cites Sierra Leone said they overstayed visits in America, and President Trump also say Sierra Leone gets a history of denying deportees them. For example, in 2017, during the Anes by Kurma-led government, government actually refused to accept over 27 deportees them from America. President Trump besides than they as should I say FTI in the side of Sierra Leone. So again, it cites those reasons then we make a sort of move Salon to a full visa restriction. We can start with you, Ansumana. What do you make of what's in the happen with regards to the visa restriction? I mean, we've seen a response from the government of Salon with regards to the said issue. I mean, they're saying that they are in constant contact with the U.S. authorities and partners in the U.S. with regards to the aim for reverse this visa ban. I mean, you think anything will be done?
We hope for see something positive for be done. For start with, this whole issue I get for deal with security. Security in the sense that the American government wants a safe environment for their citizens. They don't want normally any kind of people move into their countries where will get for be a threat to the security in America. Even security now the core of this whole issue, but we go get for look back again at the foreign policy way Donald Trump the pursue out there to the international community. One with this in policy of deportation. For every action there is justification. The justifiable reason we don't give out Nayana that we dey in the history of denying deportees. But this man still the pursue their agenda for ensure say the American save for the American people. The American resource, it benefits the American people. So anybody, in fact, this not so just people wey na illegal migrants than American who don't say Trump they deport. For example, the lady we Sierra Leonean sister who they be deport now, come na Ghana. We look at the history, and we were some of we people that we study history or we didn't study government, then tell you how you could become a citizen, right? One, for example, if you don't stay in a particular place for over 10 years.
In the case of his Salon sister, she was. She was there illegally. So,
well, by virtue of the number of years where they don't stay there, and by virtue of the things that we don't accomplish, even the picking that you don't get, that not be enough reason for
according
secure citizenship in America.
To US laws, she was there illegally. I mean, that's a very clear fact.
Yes, I'm not denying that fact today. But me just they bring out ways on how somebody can become a citizen in any country. That our government, this is universal knowledge anywhere in the world, apart from the individual policies and laws. Okay? So again, if you come to we own justification, okay, yes, it is true that Ernest by Kuma doing in government began for denying deportees them. But one, Sierra Leone not safe in terms of security. Most of we security system, they're not that reach to the level at which the American security system did. Then we just open we country to any kind of deportees where we don't know their background, we don't know their social and character. Then we welcome them here. And let we note say most of these deportees, some of them, these are people who are involved into hardcore criminal activities in America. So imagine a country with weak security system, you welcome people where you don't know their background. What thing that go tell on with security as a country? So that's not a reason. So in as much as Americans are securing the state, we also need for put measures in place. And one of the measures now for ensure say anybody where we they accept into we country, it be somebody where go can be of benefit to the country. So Donald Trump just this ban it gets several effects on we as Sierra Leoneans, more especially to students. I remember there was this guy, I think Naina be the best graduating student from IPAM, and when he post na in Facebook post, he say he be done already apply for a scholarship and they be done grant and the scholarship. Waiting no more now, it be need now a visa from the American embassy, and this visa application now come at the time when they don't put forth the partial ban on Sierra Leone, and now they don't upgrade and now to full ban. So that means plenty students plenty students they wait for go to America and go study and come back and come contribute to the development of this country. They have been barred away from going to America.
That's because according to U.S. authorities, and say over 35% of students from Salon when they go study in America, they overstay their welcome.
This not to just students no more. I think there is another recent development of government official where they go per workshop.
We then go on that U.S. Salon government and diaspora meeting.
Yes. Imagine the summit's not done, then now you man escape. Up to date, they don't know where about. So this again are two ways where
then Answman, one for tell me say the action taken by Trump is justifiable.
Justifiable on their own parts, because now security reason this. Every when you get your host, for example, you find out say people that they can you host. Yes, somebody we accommodating. But over the years, when people then can what you expected enough for do that they do them. What you go do next time? Go put more measures in place for ensure say anybody where they come now you also do what you supposed to do.
Okay, I come to Pewa. Pewa, you think President Company actions justifiable, given the fact that they don't cite some reasons them, for example, we get to do with overstays. It says Salon overstay way above the average, compared to other countries around the world. He also says Salon gets a history of rejecting deportees them. What do you make of President Company action? You think it's justifiable?
You question now a double barrel question, but for respond to the question, I go say, let we not also forget on which mantra we Donald Trump being campaign. And then let we not also forget say there are people in America the indigenes, the American people themselves, not to the one that will go there for dual, citizenship or through naturalization. Come what may, a huge number of them no want immigrants. But let we not also forget, say, those immigrants are the middle manpower for the American economy. What am I saying? Most of them now then they into the menial jobs. You go to the restaurants, them, you go to the labor. They are there. But Donald Trump come with this ideology, say America is for American people. How would they call them? MAGA movement, not so? So a campaign on that, and the people then leverage on that and he win. When he win, two things, not forget. Now the question, or on the question of Sierra Leone refusing the people that then they deport from America. Then so we talk pan the dog, if we talk pan the bone. Why is America sending people to Sierra Leone as deportees? Now based on the fact say they get Sierra Leonean passports. The easiest way to identify a man in the diaspora or in your country who comes from the diaspora, not through in passports, not in accent, not in color, now in passport they speak say, this man now from this country, he come on this nationality. So again, the box stops with us as a people and as a government. If we issue with passport to non-Sierra Leoneans for economic reasons or for whatever reasons, corrupt means, then these are the ramifications we should contend with.
So,
I am coming.
I am
coming.
2017, President Trump actually deports the first batch of people that we say are Sierra Leoneans. Then we get some among them. We get
How did they identify them?
Passports. We know so Sierra Leoneans.
How did they identify?
Up until now,
the question is, how did they identify those people as Sierra Leoneans? They did not identify them as Sierra Leoneans based on their colors. So or because then they talk Creole.
This means it has been a long-standing problem.
Oh yes, the man said.
Up until today, those people. So President Trump, President Kuruma actually refused to accept the deportees. Then later, he actually agreed for take them back in. But up until now, there are two people from the Caribbean still living in Sierra Leone. They are not Sierra Leoneans.
You remember, there was a time they asked. I don't know if now one of the two people there, but then we asked somebody. Then say we St. John Day. You know it was show St. John Day now.
Yeah, Melvin mentioned yesterday. Yeah. I said Melvin mentioned.
Oh, somebody mentioned. Oh, fine. I stand fine. I thought I was lying. But it is very important also. Let we accept say. Now we first don't falter. If you give Sierra Leonean passports to a foreigner, we not to Salon man, then go identify an Ghana in a criminal activity. Who do you think they will, mention? Then we say na Sierra Leonean. So this is now just one side of the coin. And then also, let we not forget, say, because Donald Trump is poised in making sure that he not only cleans foreigners or illegal immigrants them from America, he also wants to say, in commercial agenda, he push them forward. So that at the end of the day, he go there on a bargaining chip, wherein he say,
So Pewa, great you mentioned a commercial agenda. What do you think President Trump wants from Salon?
We have a lot to offer.
What do you think the Ingo wants?
First thing first.
Minerals?
Minerals, then they are. We get
President Trump interested in?
This could, I am not 100% saying, but that could be one of the factors why he will intend having interest in Sierra Leone.
So better still, it's clear for sure, say, instead of the fact that it is overstayed, it is because of refusal for accept deportees, then President Trump wants Salon attention for negotiations with regards to minerals.
Again, you give a legal leg or a supporting leg to my argument. If we compatriots who are going there for studies purpose or medical purpose or to visit their family members, then visa the state exactly the period where them for in America. If upon expiration of them stay, or before them stay they expire, then visa they expire, then come back, we're not going to find ourselves this, such a situation. But I go also want for challenge the American government through Donald Trump say, with brothers and sisters where they under, now the security reasons are the one being put forward that America needs to be protected, America needs to be safe for the American people. But I not think say now all the Sierra Leoneans where they under when illegal immigrants are involved in criminal activities. So if I were President, Trump, what I for don't do in the first instance, all they want the way them paper they're not correct or no, not they in tandem with the security system. But they don't find out say they are productive enough towards they are making the economy. They are paying their taxes, they are making, a good living out of that place there. What they for don't do, you dissect them from once the way you think say they are not living any productive life, they have been indulged in criminal activities, and at the same time you're able to separate them or segregate them, so that at the end of the day, the one that way you think say then they even though illegally but they are productive, you give them the second opportunity. Those you think are not in conformity with the security and the laws of America, you find an alternative.
President Trump don't even watch towards that. If President Trump
as a human rights activist,
President Trump ICE agents,
as a human rights activist, that should have been the approach. But it is now seen that even the innocent are suffering for the one they were guilty. Well, for me, as a civil rights activist, now an injustice. Because everybody is going to America for a greener pasture. A lot of people are going there for a greener pasture.
Last week they went away.
Sorry?
Last week they went away.
For go there?
Last week they went away, they overstay.
Yeah. I said the one that we go there for illegal whatnot, but they engage in some productive activity. Yes? If you say I go America for educational purpose, most of them want the way to go there for educational purpose. Now on government scholarship, in fact, now that make they always challenge the health sector. The health sector is being, most of the personnel then, or experts then at the health sector, internally, in terms of Sierra Leone, are being trained on government scholarship, on the taxpayers' monies. But when they come back for can work, when they say sick man, they say, pass you pay, before then they work on you. Which for me, now, an injustice also to the people. So again, those that are going to America for greener pasture, and they involve themselves in a productive activity, then they pay their taxes to the American government, then give them a second chance. Unlike those where they indulge themselves in a kind of a criminal activity where at the end of the day, then they pose security threats to the American people and by extension to the global whatnot, then one day they can give them, a ban or they send them back.
Okay, so that country and
provided if they are with
American
Sierra Leonean passport where where it shows say yes, these are Sierra Leonean people.
Okay.
But as it is, Chinese man, come what me, we cannot mortgage our sovereignty by accepting a Chinese as a Sierra Leonean because he has our passport, and therefore whatever sin he has committed or crime he has committed, they send a salon policy. Now they you do Sierra Leonean, state institutions.
Well, it so happens for say if you don't in America for over 5 years, you want to be American, won't you, Pewa? So let's take for example a Chinese don't come at a salon for over, for example, 10 years or 7 years. He apply, nothing say eligible for be a Sierra Leonean. You same way be say you want to be American if you want America.
I am not against that. I am not against
that. So we're not for be
shocked. Chinese man not go live in a salon of Freetown for 10 years. They ask him where is St. John. They point to the other side.
No, what they say. Many times we Sierra Leoneans them see a foreigner gets a Sierra Leonean passport and go say, where's the problem? But according to Salon laws, the international laws, if you don't in other country for like how many years, you're eligible for be a citizen.
International protocols, international treaties, international convention on the rights of persons, or blah blah blah. These are all provided for. But what I am saying, if you give passports to Chinese man or somebody else of a different nationality by descent, where you just kind of by naturalization, you give them passports, you go commit crime other side, you should be in readiness to accept him or her because already they carry you citizenship.
So what you want to say about President Bio in move where President Bio be grant citizenship to a lot of people
not
in the
President
diaspora.
Bio no more. It is evident that this President Bio in government now are the incumbents. But this has been, remember in his intro you say Sierra Leone has been known for his historical denial of deportees from America. And therefore not to just be under this dispensation. It has been there under successive or past government. You go for the Apple have successive or past government. So what they say is this: past governments have been guilty of this, particular problem, because then they give people there with passports where they're not they vet properly, and vetting is very key. When you want to give your passport to a kind of alien, so to speak, or a foreign nationality, you get for make sure say you vet them properly. You get for make sure say he able to talk the Creole or the Mende, the Timini, the Kono, the Fula, the Limba, the Yaluk, every other whatnot. If you don't understand yourself, but at least the 16 districts there for Sabide, these are all areas where for
make a come to
and they just get passport number because of money. It go cost me. You should be able to.
So it's a problem. And Sumana, you think say President Trump in deportation and sort of visa restriction scheme over the past nearly a year, almost a year now, and that's make we see the American economy the decline recently. I mean, unemployment stay at its lowest since 2021. You don't think so now because of those reasons they make the American economy is actually declining recently?
Obviously, that could be one of the reasons, because as you very earlier we and Pewa mentioned, most of these people they are we American, the President Trump, the target now today. These now the manpower, and these now people the way that they use the effort for work now them factories then and at the end of the day they get what they get as an earning a far way lower than what they do.
And then they pay
so imagine now this kind of people will not get now the economy where they put their hand over under the economy. They at the end of the day when soon and no wants them now the country again. And most of them they will go into hidings because they no one for let them be identified.
Sure.
And the moment when somebody, let's say for example, Usman they work now Epic Radio na ya. Then President Bio say you know one of the people the way they target for deport. What he go do? It go take how many weeks? No, can't work. Because probably somebody else could identify you as one of the people them. So eyes they go there on you. So most of these people are in hiding. And when they're in hiding, it will affect the work. It will affect the job.
Okay, so the big question now, what can Sierra Leone do apart from negotiations? I mean, you recommend this alone also retaliation, sanction against America?
Retaliation not go work in this particular retaliation not go work in this particular situation. Because the question is, apart from the mineral way American companies that they benefit from NASA alone, waiting at the other way that they benefit from Sierra Leone. But Sierra Leoneans get a lot.
Trade?
That is it. The companies where they can mine with minerals and also count the businesses.
Then trade.
So apart from that,
it's a two-way street. I mean, apart from that, I mean, that's a big deal. It's a whole lot.
Yeah, that's one of the deals. But in the inverse, Salon gets a lot for benefit from America. Which American citizens, the way they see that they send us, they can go now Sierra Leone University. Which an American and government official they can Sierra Leone for medical checkup. So if you say Sierra Leone for retaliate, it means say one, it get for tell on the health system. It get for tell on the educational system. So not just on the trade aspect. So the very best means of resolving this matter now through diplomatic engagement. Nothing else, no retaliation.
I quite agree with Mr. Ansumana. we not get, honestly, the brutal fact or truth is that it's like a way Papa and Pekin the feds. Then he tell the Pekin, say, you say, go, where the pass slap the Pekin, the Pekin say, go slap her. Quite recently, we were having military intelligence sharing training where American people then can offer to the defense system, or to the military personnel then. We have been going to America for educational purposes, for health purposes, for research, for visit family members who are there. We did not get the opportunity for so myself like you this opportunity for let you get the taste of America. That has been the norm since we get our bilateral relationship with America. But it is also important for note say, diplomacy cannot be overemphasized. And if we are going to engage America diplomatically, what we need for do? We need for identify the brains then. The individuals will get the intellect, not only the intellectual prowess, but the persuasive ability also for prevail on Donald Trump and in government. We have a lot of people that way they are mediators. I don't know how the bookman they call it interlocutors, where they actually make sure see whenever they can't talk to you at the table, they create fun force. It creates a scenario, an amusement scenario, where go make you yourself where they can't talk to, where they can't beg. They pacify you in terms of amusement, it make you laugh us. And we have a barrage of them in Sierra Leone. Not just the ones at the foreign affairs. Sometimes not to just the intellectual aspect to for look at. Somebody within this country where me not a fan of him. When Dr. Alpha Khan is one of those individuals who has the intellectual persuasive ability, and at the same time when he didn't have any gathering, when he don't create the amusement, he don't create the fun, he don't create the atmosphere of relaxation. Whenever you talk, you say if you not been there in support of or not to your fan, you must clap. I think we can utilize those brains, we can exploit those minds, and actually making sure that they are at the forefront in terms of mediation when we want to talk to Donald Trump for let it ease.
We mentioned talking there, Pewa. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Sumana have been saying that they are in talks with America since the partial visa ban actually came. I mean, they've been this sort of negotiation between the two parties. Then.
So, waiting I want to say just connect to that the engagement with America. Like Mr. Pewabi they say just now that they identify the brains that we go able for negotiate. But
it's the foreign affairs minister
only
not
the
fit.
brains,
The
not only the
not fit
brains.
to negotiate.
Well, we not say they're not fit. We not say they're not fit.
But there are people who have you get the prowess. When they talk
Just
to you,
safe to say, in this current situation, Alpha Khan better than the foreign affairs minister.
Not to one
I mean, in this negotiation, you say.
No, I'm not saying that, but he can be a supporting force to the foreign affairs officials and we diplomatic or foreign mission within America.
You know, so it is done a negotiating table, not to not to one person. If they look at the foreign affairs ministry, they look at government officials, and if they look at government officials, who they look at now SLPP members. And if you say they go negotiate on behalf of a country, not to just one side they go, not to just SLPP need for go. You need to get a blend. The opposition, civil society activists, they need for their part of that group day.
Okay.
Waiting I want for add to this now that not to just the engagement matter. Waiting also there for consider now that waiting America wants in this situation and how best they cable for give waiting the American people they want.
Exactly.
All right, so let's move ahead now here on the Epic Morning Show. President Julius Malema will be chair an ECOWAS ordinary meeting will happen in the Nigerian capital Abuja. In that summit, we see President Bio announce say from the 1st of January next year, all ECOWAS member countries them go remove taxes for apply for air transport and reduce passenger and security charge by 25%. This now President Bio will be the gain statement. we will bring you that statement from President Bill with regards to saying that from the 1st of January 2026, all ECOWAS member states them will remove all air transport tax them. We will reduce airports and reduce passenger and security charge by 25%. Of course, this decision from ECOWAS come against the backdrop of years of stunned regional growth with regards to West Africa and air transport sector, largely due to excessive tax the charges and some instances fees, where altogether they suppress the travel demand across West Africa. I mean, we've seen over the years declining number of West Africans traveling to other West African countries. For example, just do research on some flight tickets at the end of the year. I mean, for flight on an Ethiopian Airlines flight by December the 25th, 26th, from here to Conakry in Guinea. I mean, it's over nearly $600, and for travel go Britain, for travel go in the UK, London, just $700. So the distance system very, very we see disparities in the distance system. I mean, Guinea are just over 500 kilometers from Freetown to Conakry, and for London, it's over 9,000 kilometers. So the distance is that's more than 10 times more the distance with regards to the travel disparities but almost the same price. So it's for say it's more expensive traveling within West Africa, within Africa, than actually saying you want for travel go outside of West Africa. So those issues make ECOWAS say they go reduce air transport tax by 25%. What do you make of Ampewa?
A welcoming news. It is better late than never, as Auna the Bookman and they say. Of course, the spirit behind the formation of ECOWAS, I was told from elementary days, now for ease the movement of goods and services, for remove trade barrier, and then also the movements, the ease of movement by its citizens, meaning the West Africans from one country to the other. Unfortunately, over the past decades, like how you make and you intro, there has been challenges faced by West Africans moving, except for now, but even before now, you get for use your passport for go now one West African country, if not. And then we, as civil society, been on the call on successive governments, say, a too triangle for let somebody move from one West African country to the other, as compared to for move from one East African country to the other East African country.
But why West?
I was fortunate.
What happened with West Africa?
What
are the problems there?
When are the challenge one day? One, the economic integration where them say them will boost, enough forthcoming. The one currency where they may say they will set, enough forthcoming. The linking of cities within the West African countries by land, enough forthcoming. Creation of trains and the railways, enough forthcoming. Seeking education from one country to the other, it was very minimal. Trade and services movement, it was very, very challenging. It is surrounded with huge difficulties.
I mean, now we get visa-free access to all West African countries.
But if you work enough from here, I don't work from here to Liberia. I don't travel, by road from here to Conakry. The encumbrances we face are very challenging. And for me, and for we listeners and viewers, it didn't that the textbook say, according to the protocol, once you don't identify you by any form, by any form or means, say I am a Sierra Leonean, I am a Guinean, I am a Liberian, a Malian, a Ghanaian, a Nigerian, you are given a free access to the other country, unfettered access to the other country. But that has not been the case over the past decades. And that is where I want to thank the leadership of the APC in the Sierra Leone Parliament. Honorable Abdul Kabo, he made mention of that in one of the sessions the way they may get now the ECOWAS Parliament. He said for common from Salon to other country, it's more expensive than for common Salon for going to some European country. And he don't make mention of England or Britain, if you like.
Just
these
small
are
difference in the cost of the ticket.
You understand? As it is, I am not bragging. I have been fortunate to travel with KQ, Kenyan Airways. I have been fortunate to travel with Ethiopian Airlines. I have been fortunate to travel with Brussels. The charges when now we airport, the waiting them charge me na me airport, na Salon airport. They not charge me that waiting self na Ghana, na Kenya, na I don't call the other, na Addis Ababa or even Europe. You understand? So what we are saying, like I said, it is better late than never. Now that the leadership of ECOWAS, they think out of the box, say, let them cut them down by 25%. If I were part of the discussion, I would not say let them eliminate her. In the sense that, yes, we want the most, revenue for development, blah, 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 but also for entrench the economic integration what they talk about, for enhanced the security, sharing or information intelligence what they talk about, for also ensure say indeed trade a move from one point to commerce is enhanced from one country to the other, transfer of skills from one country to the other. Important for let we
Pewa, no take President Bio in statement na ECOWAS.
Work of the ECOWAS Convergence Council has already brought renewed momentum, strengthening fiscal and monetary coordination and enhancing confidence in our path forward to a single currency target by 2027. A common currency remains a strategic priority for our region. When achieved, it will be a transformative tool, expanding trade, reducing transaction barriers, promoting macroeconomic stability, and strengthening the competitiveness of millions of enterprises across West Africa. It is essential that we continue deepening the ECOWAS trade liberalization scheme, ensuring that our markets function with the openness and efficiency required to unlock shared growth. Beginning 1 January 2026, our community will implement a landmark measure to reduce the cost of air travel across West Africa. Under this agreement, member states will abolish air transport taxes and reduce passenger and security charges by 25%. This is a bold affirmation of our collective resolve to ease the movement of our people, deepen regional trade, stimulate tourism, and strengthen the social and economic ties that define our community. For far too long, the high cost of air travel has discouraged a movement, constrained the business, and kept families apart. By lowering these barriers, ECOWAS is demonstrating leadership that is practical, people-centered, and responsive to the realities of everyday life. This reform is emblematic of the ECOWAS we are building, an ECOWAS where integration is not an abstract idea, but a tangible experience for 400 million people who call this our region home.
All right, so now President Julius Padabio, chairman of ECOWAS, we will talk about ECOWAS abolishing air transport tax and reduce security and passenger tax by 30%. And Sumana, so what do you make of President Bio this latest move?
I just want to say this now a welcoming initiative. Now, thing will be done to look forward to. I remember our last discussion, the question was whether President Bio be able to do anything, and I remember me respond that diplomatic efforts na a continuous process, and we don't see this. But waiting I want for say,
in short, and Sumana, I want to say during the time of President Bio as chairman of ECOWAS,
they don't do well than waiting Tinubu do.
Even though we not see like we see strides in actually achieving Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger returning back to ECOWAS. At least we see air transport tax being reduced.
Yes, so that's
not a major
send
achievement.
a message say
a major achievement
in
of
this
President
less than a year we President Bio don't be as chairman of ECOWAS head of state. He don't do well than even President Tinubu na Nigeria.
But President
Now,
Tinubu, even though President
something,
Tinubu,
please.
even though not the chairman of ECOWAS, I mean, I foil the coup we happen at Benin. I mean, where the Beninese government tell and say we need your help, we need your aid with regards to the current coup that happened. President Tinubu send Air Force aircraft them Benin. We foil the coup. So even not chairman of ECOWAS, still doing something.
And under other in leadership.
President
Under
being leadership.
But so that they tell you say
He did not do it in silos.
so
He did it in consultation with other, authorities.
So you were still President Bio give President Bio
obviously,
Yeah.
obviously. So waiting now
They
for
may
say
have had discussions behind the scene for him to do that. President Bio might have, may have spoken to him to, facilitate that, because of course, you cannot disassociate them from being the big boys in West Africa.
Yeah, and Sumana, go ahead.
Nigeria is the
yes,
big boy.
even though this one I welcoming initiative, but I want for say we dey look forward to more. We dey look forward to a situation where you want for travel within the West African countries. Get any fear say I get for go pay any tax and security tax and airport charges
tax,
or whatsoever.
$25.
So reducing it from 25%, yes, it's fine, but we want for let they abolish them completely.
Thank you.
Let they abolish them completely. I
Alright.
get an incident with a friend where this past convocation will happen. It be supposed for travel from Nigeria come Sierra Leone and can be part of the convocation. And when he check, it be surprising to have, when he find out say for travel commotes Nigeria come Sierra Leone, a far way expensive than for travel from Nigeria go England. Because the ticket fees will tell me it's about $1,400 for Camnas alone. And then Air Sierra Leone, for example, where you get $800 or $1,000, they take you go England. So look at the difference.
Huge.
A very huge difference.
All right, so we not get much time inside the show, and
situation
Sumana.
where they not go just reduce the tax, but they for cut them. We airport now, for example, we come the tax we get for pay
$25.
$25. So imagine,
tax.
and the thing is the thing about the charges now then airport then it only limited to ordinary citizens. Where government official want for travel, for example, or government official from Nigeria want for travel Naya, or if government invite anybody for Kanaya, they write security report say let them pull them. That whether can they not for pay, but where ordinary Sierra Leone and they travel, they use with airport, they pay that security fees.
It's unfair. Very unfair.
Okay, so during the meeting, President Bio also be announced for say, there are plans on the way by ECOWAS for the single currency by 2027. We'll just take them and then we will discuss them.
Work of the ECOWAS Convergence Council has already brought renewed momentum, strengthening fiscal and monetary coordination and enhancing confidence in our path forward to a single currency target by 2027. A common currency remains a strategic priority for our region. When achieved, it will be a transformative tool, expanding trade, reducing transaction barriers, promoting macroeconomic stability, and strengthening the competitiveness of millions of enterprises across West Africa.
President Bio, this did now come from President Bio. Single currency, we've been hearing about single currency for the longest of time. Do you think we will achieve in 2027?
A lot of difficulties been there for implementing prior to now. Because remember, I'm not an economist, but remember there was a time, I think Senegal, they use CFA, CFA franc. And then also there's another, is it Ivory Coast? Burkina Faso also is using a currency that was having a backing from France. So the Francophone countries then, they be very reluctant for integrate into the system. I think say the francophone countries then are the largest members of ECOWAS. So they been get that dominance. So all that have been stumbling block. But now that most of those countries in the form of Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, then don't secede or they don't come up from ECOWAS, meaning they're not listen to the how they call the colonial masters, the way that the French people again. I think say we will get a clear pathway now for go, for the ecosystem. I want for express me, agreement say indeed. Waiting the president don't talk so, who also doubles as chairperson of the authorities of heads of state, na West Africa, who go able to achieve. Simply because this French dominance, when I be the barrier or stumbling block in actually actualizing this echo, who want for use as a currency, a unified currency for the West African states, I think so we will achieve them. But I think we don't make tremendous strides, because if you go to East Africa, they not even talk about that. Then get them shillings, then get them bar. I think Ethiopians are using bar. You go to Southern African countries, then all they use independent, currencies. So I think I stand to be corrected, but I think say now we will be the first block within the continent forget a single currency.
Will it be achieved by 2027?
Like I said, I am very sanguine. I am very, very, very optimistic that we will be able to achieve it.
Okay, like I'm to Ansumana. Ansumana, for the longest of time, the same question again. For the longest of time, we've seen ECOWAS leaders them say, then go introduce one currency for West Africa, for boost trade in the region. It was set to be launched around 2019 or so. They say because of the COVID-19 pandemic, they're not be launched because of the economic, issues in West Africa and the rest of the world. So now President Bill is saying that there is a huge progress in the strides towards a single currency by 2027. Do you think it will be achieved?
It will not be achieved by 2027.
Why?
Achievable, but not in 2027. Reason being, I just be the look at the conditions where they be put in order for we member states them for reach, for let they qualify for use the single currency. And part of them criteria then are that each member state forgets a single digit inflation rate. Then also they forget a fiscal deficit of not more than 4%. And when you check among the member states that we don't reach this criteria, Ghana, Nigeria, now then they're very close.
Sierra Leone 4% inflation. 4% inflation according to government records. 4%. Is it not like Pewa?
So yes, according to
is it not at 4%?
Yes.
So we're doing better than Ghana and Nigeria.
Yeah, exactly.
Our economy is doing better according to the government.
Yes.
Better than Ghana and Nigeria.
Well, according to government and according to international reports, these are inconsistent reports. Government
World Bank, which reports international
because even the World Bank backs Salon reports.
Eco-Fine Agency. Eco-Fine Agency. Now the report.
Okay.
Yes.
Which percentage are they stating?
Now, initially, I look at the condition where they be set first.
But according to international report, what is our current inflation rate?
Because we know IMF and World Bank them back Salon government records saying a 4% inflation rate. So we talk about conflicting reports.
Inconsistencies.
Inconsistency in the sense, me brother, Mr. Pewa. Let we remember say, Nigeria economy a far way they do better than Sierra Leone.
But as it stands,
Sierra Leone on paper is doing better than Nigeria.
On paper, that's what I'm saying.
And that is what because we are going with, not what is at Kutam.
Not just on waiting for the on paper. When you say the economy is at this particular level, it for be reflective.
Yes, I agree.
For be reflective on the lives of the people.
Yeah, I agree with you.
For be reflective.
But we are not talking about the formal aspect that one of the criteria or a criterion for you to be able to qualify as part of the single currency.
Yes.
Inflation rate should be a single
digit.
Not so
obviously.
Good.
So now, wait till they say. You get we say inflation rate is 4%, but yet the minimum wage is not even up to $50. Then when you check Nigeria, a day about $50. You check Ghana, a day about $50. Then you want for say this country where at least the minimum worker, somebody where they work, where the minimum wage they get, a day about $50. You wanna let them make una all get the same currency so that the same value of the money where the value of the money in Nigeria, it could be the same value of the money in a salon. For example, this money, I be the guy for check, almost 6,500 loans go be inside Naira. And when I do my calculation, it was almost 450,000 Naira. So in other words, when we transact into we own money, when I be million, then I just in thousand. So see the vast difference. Where they indicate say the Nigerian currency, they perform well and more valuable to we own currency and as Sierra Leone. So
they say Salon not qualify for the ECOWAS single currency.
We not reach that peak day for, and not to Salon no more.
But how you think say if ever it will be implemented power, how you think say go help West Africa?
Two things. The issue of dollarization will go minimize them, because if you want for go to Guinea or Liberia for do business, you don't need dollar. That go enhance the economy for be stable. Number two, it also means security. Movements of goods and services will be eased. How the security will be ensured. You know, let not take we mind away. I quite agree with me, brother, on the fact that when you say I have achieved this benchmark in terms of economy, if it resonates with the cost of living or the standard of living of the people, if I go na Kutan Road Market or Congo Market or Dove Court for buy me ogiri, I for able get at a price where I no go feel am. If I go na Aberdeen for buy me fish or Funkia for buy me fish, I for able get the kind fish I want for buy where fits me pockets, and at the end of the day, una they call a utility, the satisfaction they get.
We're gonna market.
You don't understand.
It cost 10 leons.
So you understand. So I agree with them that what is on the paper is not resonating with the reality on the ground. Now, for answer your question as to what benefits the single currency will bring, one, I don't talk about the request or the, how do you call it? The where people then they go for the dollar, they go minimize. I don't need to forget dollar for go to Nigeria for go do business or Togo for go do business. Which me echo, and I hope and pray say then go come with digitalization into the the system as well. I don't need for boku money go to Nigeria for go do business. I can have my ATM where already don't synchronize them with the system. So I take my card and I go to any country within the sub-region and do my business.
All right,
and
before we go for a break, quickly, in just under a minute, I mean, these leaders, them like Russia, China, the BRICS leaders, by announcing they're going to use one currency, we see the United States, America opposed to they say America said they go impose over 100% tariff on all BRICS nations, but we not see America criticize ECOWAS for this one currency. You think America also believe for say it is unachievable?
No. I think and say America not see we as a threat or contender.
All West African countries.
I know they see we so.
In one.
But BRICS, South Africa, India, Russia, China, Brazil, all them one a day within the blocks. Am I correct? Right. It is here and say India, a giant, not to talk of Russia and that of America, China. If all those ones comes together, now a big threat to even not just to America but to even Europe. So again, then go one for say they not succeed, because if they succeed, believe you me, it could be a debilitating situation for America and by extension Europe. So we on block, it's not much of a threat to America. I don't think they pose any significant threat to America.
Right, so
they will not
go now for a very short
it.
break here on the Epic Morning Show. After that, 079-994-993. Stay with us.
Take you dey do this festive season.
Epic Radio.
Oversee with BNB. Use the BNB Cash app or you visit any BNB agent all over the country. You stand chance for win brand new smartphone. Whether you do payment with the business partner them abroad or you want to share love with your family and people when they close to you now your homeland, BNB they cover you anytime you day. Send money today and enjoy well secure and fastest transfer experience anytime, anytime. Bam, now you got once you deal with BNB. If you want to know more, call the customer service team na them number 072 500 000 or 080 500 000. BNB they send joy and gladdy all over the country this festive season.
All right, 0799949993. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Format.
Bakar, go ahead.
I really want to let we panelists understand. Let me take the thing from root cause. You know, say President Bio, the last America say they interfere into the election, the ambassador. That's one. Then number two, we be getting an MCC we tell you about the tripartite. Then number three, I want to let them consider the civil societies and all the other people that we know say them they talk. They no one they explain give where people go wrong. For there we see unexpected the American ambassador where we know. Then just remove them, then can go. Then even they no replacements. They no one they explain give it. And we need for understanding. Then the left day again, let them tell me about the drug they on. We in a salon, we long cause viral, we the whole side. They come to the single currency. The single currency, the only weak economy like saloon. Now they get for affect big time. But we analyze them. With the time they come. Thank you.
Comments on Facebook. Edwina John saying President Trump is not deporting white Europeans to Europe. Trump doesn't like black people. Period. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good
morning. Now, Paconte, the call from Obgod.
Paconte, go ahead.
I dey tell you now, 2020, we na dey analyze wetin dey happen at the world. You see this deportation or waiting and what them say salon not for good nothing again na America. You see the foreign affairs with the government with or just like how na talk I want to analyze them. We for come to one, we go talk to the president say here with a beg. This way when I don't stop we so it not go right. And with the people and the suffer, look some man we don't buy a ticket for come enjoy Christmas. Some man don't withdraw the ticket. And when you withdraw your ticket, not so you full money. You see all money Trump that man he aid I don't know how for call him. You see, go there with the big people in the sofa. And we are also getting people and more. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thomas Yoma saying on Facebook, we must accept that there are pros and cons to President Trump's racist MAGA policy, so let us stop focusing on the cons. A key advantage to Trump's policies to make our country more habitable so that our compatriots will stop queuing to migrate out of the country. African duty bearers must strategize on a policy that makes Africa more attractive and respectable than she is currently. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Let me inside the call.
Good morning, Fad. But it's not the Lion.
The Lion, go ahead.
You know, Pale Allah help me. You know, one thing, Salon, like me, I'm happy for Donald Trump and what he do. Because what he do, Salon, people don't take it as granted. Just look like America, they believe in democracy. Democracy, they work in Salon? No. The answer is no.
Why you say that?
Now. Yes, sir. In democracy, they work as a lawyer. Because what you do, you ever hear anybody data away from the same way we vote to now? You ever give it the data? The answer is no. You ever see somebody demonstrate as a lawyer? The answer is no. Watch the kind way how we the issue you know the people that will give some by the state like where it come. Look over the like Lebanese. We try way ABC. One Nigerian man he asked me one time, he want go for go renew he want go for go license to car. Now
Thank you.
Where he tell me say na Lebanese man he like he said wetin Salon people you know they look we like this Tiawo the passports now that they now foreigner they now foreigner they all side so that man he happy for them so people are gonna say yes wetin the man they do and are ready for them.
079-994-993. Call inside the show today with a review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Name inside the call from.
Mr. Concern City.
Okay, go ahead.
This Lego Paul, because we were at the talk so now the thing that they reflect from the citizen. Who get you elders that we see them day before they don't pot the well, they cook beef tea, they cook fall tomorrow. They say they reflect to everybody, right? Look at the discussion with the panelists. Let God bless now that man not serving him. You go compare we in Nigeria, you go compare we in Ghana. What the thing they reflect to the least man. We now if you eat chicken no more for beef. Una the big one the way they did before. He said they reflect to the man within the slum. Una left this una the pan.
All right, concerned citizen.
Watch una. Seriously.
079-994-993. Call inside the show today with a review the biggest international stories. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Name inside the call from.
125 calling for 125.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, basically, I follow all the conversation around this whole issue. And yesterday was epic at epic. But waiting one for very attention to. We not ordinary players as it stands right now. With the chair ECOWAS, I will get to stick at the Security Council. Don't you think all of those are areas where, like United States, interested in me because to some extent maybe they would like to use me, to their own favor. Since we play key roles in them 2 areas again. Don't you think it's another factor that is responsible for this predicament? It's just a question.
All right. 079-994-993. Call inside the program today with a review the biggest international stories. President Bio saying that hopefully ECOWAS will soon start rolling out the ECOWAS single currency by 2027. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Name inside the call from.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel. I call from Bawi Street, Bookface.
Emmanuel, go ahead.
One thing I want to say, now one of the best decisions this way Donald Trump ever make for me, for Sierra Leone. This is a very big benefit for Salon.
How?
Who don't know it. I will explain. Now, waiting for Ndosi, Salon has been invaded by China. And China, they destroyed the economy by corrupting the politicians. All the one that work in Chinese company in this country are not benefit. Look, national stadium, then they work at national stadium, they come and come out with it. They need to pay you according to, they need to pay you by law, labor law, the workers side with Chinese companies there. They're not better. All man, they can daily wage they give by how you work for the day. If an American companies can as alone can begin invest in also. Anybody working American company the benefits. Nobody never do say working American company, European company will not benefit. But all the working Chinese company, look Shandong, where the African mining and London mining, and be better. But we come to Shandong, take to Kingo, all three are lucky. All children well. Now, America are the biggest donor of the world. Anything happen in any African country, America they want to. Not to China they go to.
All right, thank you.
Do you see? So now America, with America, they not 50-50 sharing than Trump wants. Let the president go and go pledge allegiance to America rather than China. APC pledge to China. I think you can pledge to China. So that's not it on the country. Economy just go down every day.
All right, you get more for talk, but you're not get to top up. Dial star 500 ash and stand a chance for win brand new motorbike, keke, and solar lights them. Don't forget to the code now star 500 ash. This message come out from Orange and Orange Morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You want to say call from?
You did talk. Now the studio some fine talk, but I think say. The people that will be the call, they not understand what that gentleman within that studio will be the talk. Nigeria economy far way bigger than Sierra Leone economy. Then it's easy for anybody we go school or we understand for know that. Likewise, Ghana economy, why they big than Sierra Leone economy. But
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
But waiting the man has to do be the try for talk. Na the threshold where Ghana and Nigeria not reach. That's not mean to say they not get big economy. They get big economy. When are two different things, Andy. You get big economy, but then say you for reach certain threshold, you're not able to reach the. That's not mean to say Salone economy to pass Ghana or Nigeria economy. No.
Okay.
But they're not rich. That's the point.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
So, say for example, in Europe, they are using the euro, one currency for most European nations. Them, you cannot compare the economy of France, cannot compare the economy of Germany to that of Lithuania, for example. So, this perhaps it will actually work in West Africa as well. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Let me know where you call from.
My name is Supade Fobe. I call from.
All right, go ahead.
So we don't come to the visual armies, but this flight business and business. We look at flights and Salon idea. I make even this video so that this and Salon gets affected. Check no more the hand never know when I give me because me if you had to go China and I give me I go late. And everybody know. And the people already gonna give me for this, but Kupa Salon fan. It is even cause that the price, Salon price always is here. So now the reason, right? So thank you.
079. Thank you so much. 079994993. Call inside the show. 2 more calls and wrap up the program. The first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
All right, apologies there. 079994993. Call inside the show today with review the biggest international stories. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, me now, Mohammed contact the call from Poti.
All right, go ahead, Mohammed.
Okay. I hope we all remember that was what happened. Free and fair election. Out of free. So we don't get the election in Africa. Salon we own election because so many problems. And when they will ask President America say, and they understand say Salon election don't get problem. Now they talk to it says Salon election get problem, but American government interfere for Salon election. You don't believe say down there in India and we like now and Salon, and America where they stretch country, don't expect a country, they expect to no more. And the stretch country that is diplomatical way, the way how the president they talk. Believe me that India and we like right now, if Salon get free and fair election, all the entire way they happen so in a Salon. With America, I know what happened. But because of not the free and fair election, then the stretch we are with the citizens there, right and I will so far. Thank you so much.
One last call and wrap up the first segment. 079994993. Call inside the show with a review the biggest international stories. Hello, good morning.
Usman, good morning. I'm named Mola. I call from Tree Planting.
All right, Mola, go ahead.
First of all, I think Donald Trump they do a very good job because they do exactly what people are voting for. That's now one. Then I just give you this analogy. If you get two parents there, they work. One, they take care of your home. They provide food, electricity, and comfort for your family. Why she get the other one? When you go work, when they pay, now for go na rumba. End of the day, even food no day. In Piquet, the go na one. In Oswe, they take care of for go watch film, for go naked day. Then the remember, say come on, I ask you do so. Go na use now. Then Papa come. Even say I go big for let me taking to go eat today. Now Alex alone. If you not do things right for yourself, we not gaining respect and dignity. Now so always and good because we any side. So just start America. I don't say therefore go all the way to Europe. So let me do that and do what's right. And the money where they come send from the diaspora is pittance. Compared to money they would lost through what we do for the social. I'm not saying any advocate for make. Now we need that for all yes, we let them make it better for we with the school and so we get there by home for stay.
Okay, thank you. So I just want to make them very clear. The views of the listeners, views of the callers, they not reflect the views of Epic Radio. And to the last caller, for example, it's very clear. I mean, if you don't get the opportunity for travel internationally, go abroad, enough for me to see if I wish for make we get a global ban on Sierra Leone. I mean, you say they for extend the ban not only America but for European nations then too. I think it's very, very sad coming from a Sierra Leonean with regards to the said issue. I mean, that surely will affect Salon in lots and lots of ways with regards to the trade, the remittances where people within the diaspora they send for them people in a Salon. I mean, this total ban, the full restrictions get a lot for affect lots of people where they depend on them people within America for send for them remittances. I mean, this year we don't even see as much JCs them come to the country. Waiting we can see every year. So wishing for make Salon gets a total ban, full ban from other international countries, them I think it's very, very sad from a Sierra Leonean. So we need for change. We need for change this mindset. I mean, for discuss such about government. I mean, hoping for governments to fail is very, very bad. Make I begin with you, Pewa. Respond to the callers.
Make I tell them thank you for them invaluable contribution within they always make sure say this program become a success. I'm not there for comment on the tripartites because as far as me know, the tripartites they don't set a secretariat we involve civil society, the media, and that of the international community together with government and the opposition. Now, we've been the advocates say it will be broad-based so that at the end of the day, each and every other person in voice heard. So I don't think say the comment on for saying one of the factors or reasons as to why they ban we for going to America. But what I go also impress in the minds of we listeners and the callers. Now the facts say America as it is a poised. Even Mexicans them. In fact, it will interest with listeners them for no say. There is a judge where they don't suspend. They don't suspend a whole judge, I think from Minnesota, because he obstructs the deportation of a Mexican. Or the judge don't lash out a kind of suspension. So that's a big win for Donald Trump, a movement. Okay. For they say, the whatnot, a lot of Mexicans, Brazilians, and if somebody they tell me say now because of election, now I make them ban we. Nigeria, other countries, na the sub-region, other countries, na the Southern Africa, Zimbabwe, they all day. Chad na Central Africa, they all day. About 39 countries.
Burkina Faso,
of course, you go say they want to do under military, interregional.
But how about Guinea?
You understand?
Guinea was not banned or restricted.
Exactly, yeah. So again, I don't think say election or tripartite non-adherence to tripartite now make thing happen.
Thank you.
It's important for let me know say as it stands now diplomatic mediation. If we not engage Donald Trump diplomatically, believe you me, we're not going to succeed.
Almost 9 o'clock. Ansumana, quickly.
Well, I just want to say to go line with you that most of these things they already happen. People can tend for be happy with it, but not to think that way for be happy with. Like the analogy way the last caller said, then put ban pa you pikin say no they can't again you as a parent and you're not a responsible father. What do you think say will get for happen to that you pikin the way at least be the good that neighbor host the neketumbo at least for learn survive. It means say a health get for deteriorate. So that na in go get for happen to we as Sierra Leoneans if this ban continue for happen because plenty people then they way be don't think say me family they can't travel go America in life they can't change for we now restriction they say no we'll go. It means say the frustration. So these are not things so for be happy about. Then to the caller we like not be able to understand what they say now. Made mention say Nigeria and Ghana, these are countries where don't meet the threshold where they be set in order for let them get the single currency. But Sierra Leone, yes, we get a single digit currency per paper, but a not reflective. In other words, that money where they say we don't they get na salon, you know they benefit the Sierra Leonean people because when you go na market things then still difficult, then still dear. So that now just for clarify that side. Okay. And then I go end by saying that we the appeal to with security sector, more so the immigration department in Sierra Leone, that therefore be careful and for take due diligence for ensure say people where they apply for passports, these are citizens, or if naturalize the one for naturalize, let them ensure say they go through the right procedure, and also for improve on the security system of passport.
And Sumana Kone and Daniel Pewa, thank you, gentlemen. Up next, we'll get sports and entertainment news, plus a review of the biggest national stories of the week by Reginald Briano Jukutu Soya. Until next week, my name is Usmani Rahim Mara. Take care.
Take note of all the things that when you do this festive season, when you send money overseas with BNB. Use the BNB Cash app or you visit any BNB agent all over the country. You stand chance for win brand new smartphone. Whether you do payment with your business partner them abroad or you want to share love with your family and people when they're close to you like your homeland, BNB they cover you any side you day. Send money today and enjoy well secure and fastest transfer experience anytime. Bam, now you got once you deal with BNB. If you want to know more, call the customer service team na them number ya 072 500 000 or 080 500 000. BNB they send joy and gladdy all over the country this festive season.
Good morning and welcome to your Friday edition of Sports Updates. We start off with the Premier League as most distance covered by player that is current season. Granit Xhaka don't cover the longest distance in the Premier League currently. And Elliot Anderson, Noah Siddiqui from Sunderland. So Sunderland get two players in this list. So Victor Osimhen don't become the first Nigerian for win the GQ Turkey Sportsman of the Year. And so the Carabao Cup semi-final, Chelsea, the weight to winner between Arsenal and Crystal Palace for spots in the final. And Newcastle will play Manchester City. So these are all of the stadiums where you get for watch the Africa Cup of Nations. We get up to 9 stadiums where you get for host this year edition of the Nations Cup. And of course, you'll get all the build-up tomorrow on Slick TV. And of course, we also look at the Ghana Football Communications Director. We don't say FIFA's reduction in World Cup ticket prices is for only fans of qualified teams. The Ghana Football Association is currently going through processes to secure tickets for loyal Ghanaian fans. So that is the Communications Director Asante from Henry Asante from Ghana, who is the Communications Director from the Ghana Football Association. So Max Verstappen in Formula 1 reveals say he want for switch to racing under the 3 for the 2026 season. So for this morning, not only we're going to entertain for you inside Sports Update at 11 a.m. We'll talk to the current president of the Sierra Leone Volleyball Association, and will be a former Minister of Sports, Americano.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Epic Entertainment Buzz. With me, Fatmata Lebi. We can look at different instruments them where we African people then can use for make music. Well, inside today's edition, we then look at the Udu drum. The Udu drum, now one of the world's most unique and captivating traditional musical instruments. Now a percussion instrument of Nigerian origin. Traditionally, then they make them out of clay. The name Udu mean pot inside the local Igbo language. This instrument gets one jug shape with one or two holes them. How then they play this drum? Then they play them by way of striking or where they slap beside them, where they create wide range of sound, where beautiful, calm and lively. This beautiful sound of the Udu drum, they contribute to a sweet sound where then they use both traditional and contemporary music. The Udu drum hold one significant place. Now the cultural history, they not only they use them for make music, but also for communicate with the spirit world. Anyways, I know say most of you are going to doubt waiting at this Udu drum, how it sound like. Well, let's test to now how the Udu drum sound. Well, now all this I get for you inside today's edition of the Epic Entertainment Buzz. So till we meet again, we will bring the updates. Your name, na Fatmata Lebi. Tata.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe pa, lamba doba, lamba de la de da, tila loba, la doba, tila da.
Elect how the village open. The chief in compound must get fence. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment. And today on Friday, the 19th December 2025. And we can review the biggest local stories of the week inside Salone. May they bring the program to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Jukutu Soya. And remember, so you listen to me on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We same also the live on Facebook on the Epic Radio Facebook page, and safe live on we website on www.myepiconline.com, and safe live on Radio Garden and Choice FM. Today we can look at major or significant news that may happen within the week inside Salone. and also review the front page of various newspaper. We still had with me two guests then for joining me shortly. Of course, Aruna Sani, when a news editor from Concord Times newspaper, and also Dr. Victor Moyina. Then two not come yet, but we'd expect them for joining me in a couple of minutes. But in the meantime, I get Mohamed Toby Kagbowe go help me for review the front page of the various newspaper, and then we start off with the conversation. But before we go to the newspaper, good morning, Mohamed Toby. It's Friday.
Yes.
And hopefully the last Friday before we go to Christmas.
Yes, a very, very good one. Good morning to our listeners again. And, well, it's already in the festive season, so we hope that we go count to blessings in the remaining days or remaining weeks in this month. And we hope for see we all back in 2026, inshallah.
All right, so quickly let's move on to the front page of the various newspaper. With the first one I go take now, the Concord Times newspaper publication this morning. Top story reads 2024 audit report uncover over 159 billion in financial losses. We also have IMF warns Sierra Leone. IMF warns Sierra Leone faces high debt risks despite $80 million disbursement. And also there's another one here, Parliament someone accord logistic boss, and then we have Foreign Affairs Ministry chart new diplomatic cause for a foreign service bill. Well, all of them stories also and more day in our Concord Times newspaper this morning.
Well, interesting stories now the Aoko newspaper. I will start with some of the top stories where you definitely need to make yourself a reader of the Aoko newspaper this morning. One of these BO endorse new SLPP chairman called for unity ahead of 2028 votes. Budget overrun hit 1.09 billion as debt space service 2024 audit reveal. Audit finds 30% tax surge undercut by leak tech gap. Deputy Speaker bans short trousers and mini skirts from chamber. So these are interesting stories. So all of the ladies they would use for wear mini skirts for go the Parliament. The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Tawa Conte, don't say then they don't be prohibited.
We'll talk about that shortly. So former VP backs Adi Macaulay campaign kickoff. There's a photo there of Adi Macaulay and also Chief Samuel Sam Sumana on the front page of the Premier News newspaper. And also we have APT supporters in critical condition as bail plea denied. And then another top story here, SLPP honors former Secretary General. Minister raises alarm over 183,000 gender-based violence cases. Finally, down from the bottom street, we have the custom official jail for soliciting 2.5 million bribe. And then we also have two Tanzanian national sentenced to 30 years for cocaine possession. And finally, women sentenced to 35 years for cocaine possession. All of them stories are so in more than a Premier News newspaper.
My second pick this morning, now the Standard Times newspaper, where it gets as well some really interesting stories, where it say not all recategorized staff are qualified to lecture. Miltimagai University interview committee revealed. So this is a very strong word from the Miltimagai interview committee, where revealed say not to all recategorized staff them qualify for lecture. But we all know some of these lectures at the university. Unlawful possession of cocaine, two foreign national jailed. Sierra Leone respond to US travel restriction, a commitment to dialogue and reform. You see the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Timothy Kabar, we're currently there in front of the Standard Times publication.
All right. Now, let's talk about the mini skirts. Or skirts, or not for very short skirts for go to Parliament, and also saying that the woman is not supposed to work to assist. This verdict was made by the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Tawa Conte Lekisitobi. Do you think that is a timely call? For me, I look at it and say, they should have also placed some sanction on the male that they should also dress modestly when going to the well of parliament, or dress honorably and all. But do you think the female parliamentarian have been targeted in this new, should I say, order from parliament?
Well, there are places definitely when you for be properly dressed, and as well, this is a place where laws have been passed. So if lawlessness they acquire a society where the legislative arm of government, so you definitely get to look at something really serious. There's a common event, the casting shadow. I think the Deputy Speaker of Parliament might don't they observe some change. We all know, say, we in a society now, we sisters, we definitely, some of them know that they dress inappropriately for go to some public spaces. So it is good for put some very strict measures. And this, I don't feel say something where they go against just the women. We all know, say, there are some people as well where they go to those areas. Definitely they want for dress anyhow, man them as well. But I think it's a very good one for understand that some of these need for be passed in parliament, and for let we just get perfection and let people dress very decent in going to short places. And of course, in the chambers, no short skirts not going to be allowed again, as said by the Deputy Speaker of Parliament.
All right. Now we take this last story from Satellite Newspaper. I get at SLPP inaugural dinner and victory dance. President Bio speaks tough. And then Orange Money officially hands over Soba Kaiba winner items to lucky customer. Salwako hands over lot 3 of gravity flow system construction in Kenema. There's a photo of HE President Bio on the front page of this paper. But quickly, we are going to take a story, a brief statement. Yesterday, one of the flag bearer aspirants for the main opposition, APC, Adi Macaulay Bingo, officially declared for become the flag bearer for the main opposition. The declaration will happen now. Frobe field yesterday, also a lot of other APC flag bearer and aspirants and me witnessed the event. But let's listen to the declaration speech and then we'll come and continue the program.
Team up before now with humbleness, courage, and a deep sense of responsibility. I'm not team up here for myself, but a team up here for every Sierra Leonean. We believe, say, we country can team up and rise again. That we can get a better government. We go deliver prosperity for we all. After very wide consultation with family members, party leaders, community elders, youth groups, women groups, professionals, and diaspora, at Timapia for declare my intention for run for the office of flag bearer of the All People's Congress, leader of the All People's Congress, and eventually the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. All right! My declaration come out from a sense of service. We country to enjoy hardship, not to so, but we people that remain strong because Sierra Leonean are resilient. And Sierra Leonean are people that were hopeful. From Koinadugu to Pujang, from Western area to the most remote chiefdom of Sierra Leone, everybody continue to work hard despite the limited opportunities. And a step forward for the leadership of the party and by extension for the leadership of the country, because leadership now for turn sacrifice into progress and now for turn hope to result. And at that day, I want to do for Saloon. My vision very, very clear. The vision now for make Sierra Leone work for everybody. A country which I will get.
All right, so quickly, let's go through our stories this morning. The main opposition APC don't be cleared for proceed with the nationwide pre-convention election and sensitization tour. we go look at government as well law announce minimum wage increase from 800 leons to 1,200 leons. We did look at if the increasing, the increasing cost of living plus this new minimum wage, just how they draw the line. Is it okay? And also the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Demby, don't declare say the use, the possession, and also the importation of tramadol is prohibited in Sierra Leone. And you don't say that ban they take effect immediately. We go play something on that. And the new Minister of Energy, when I see Grant, don't declare, say, for now, 24 hours electricity not possible for Sierra Leoneans. This and more we can discuss quickly. But Doc, let's start with the APC quickly. They've been given the clearance for go ahead with the sensitization tour nationwide and all. After all the wrangling, the sonko maybe they happen. And even though there are still some pending cases with the PPRC, but do you think this is a way to go for them, the APC,
Okay, thank you very much for having me this morning.
I don't even greet you, sir. Good morning.
So, this story also is very, very important that we take with them for assessment.
Okay.
Waiting to be the issues the way we feel for affects the APC. That is one thing we need to look at. The second thing is, if we go ahead with the sensitization, who do for go sensitize Usai? And on waiting, it go sensitize
on the lower level election.
No,
how?
The sensitization, candidates and everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
So who are eligible for actually go do the sensitization process, who are not eligible for go, we need for know. Reason being, you see this thing about elections and electioneering process. Now a whole process where if you not take time, you dey get boku ala before the election, during the election, and after the election. We see the APC, then they at crossroads. Oda go be the candidates, Oda not for be the candidates. Sanzumana they under then say you're not eligible. These other persons they say you're not eligible. Then so Oda get for carry out this thing. Is it the current national executive where some factions of APC say
it is true that they are going to do the lower level and then after that they get the NDC.
No, before the lower level, like the sensitization, they get forget it body. We're supposed
the body is now the IMEC body way. Now the internal, they get internal membership election something body where they don't be given that tax. And in fact, the process is on now.
Now all
it started on the fourth.
Now all man accept that.
Yeah, it's a party. For now, nobody first,
Aha. So we not hear it until.
So maybe something is boiling on that.
Exactly. And sometimes when it comes to decision making of such caliber, we don't know who that's responsible for what. So, I actually hold this view, say, until we get it done, and not see Usa we get forget time correct or wrong. Make no mistake about it. The APC is a party we get too many things same way. If they do properly, then go get the victory.
Does it look like the SLPP is ahead of the market? SLPP don't do to a level. SLPP don't done with the NDC. No, what I mean, they don't conduct to a level.
Of course, they don't
get an executive now. APC not even conduct to a level. They don't get the executive it. Do you think, slightly that the SLPP having gone through these processes already and APC not do it? Maybe some people out there are going to look at them and say maybe SLPP don't already get edge over them as we head to 2028.
We should know that this is two different parties that we're talking about.
They're all together in dynamics. But do APC, do you think they get time?
But then question that's a tough question. I won't say they don't have time.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, we are still months away from getting the election calendar presented.
The next 2028 election.
2028 elections calendar presented. So I won't say that they not get time or they get time. No.
Okay.
It's still yet to be decided. But I believe, say, if they want for win 2028, this is the end of 2025. We're coming to 2026 now, right? And we not get that kind time again for like we will begin conduct all of this and conduct all of that. So they need to put themselves in order and get her. Mind you, before this thing also happen, you know, so them be getting injunction.
Yeah.
As to whether they're for Holam or whether they're not for Holam. So finally,
the Chief Samsman and case still in a PPLC.
So finally, they don't resolve that. They don't come out to this. So let's hope for the better for them.
All right, that is all for the APC. We move into another one. Inside the new Minister of Energy, say Randon talk say for now 24 hours electricity not possible for Sierra Leoneans. And he also talk say the government owe car power ship over $50 million. They owe a solar company where they provide light to some rural parts as well over $20 million. So in estimation, the over $100 million dollar, just break them down. Over $100 million in debt. Even though na prepaid meter we they use, people then they pay for the lights every day they use and all. So where is the problem, and how do we fix this problem?
So we don't want this to happen.
Yes,
so
now the new minister don't talk about.
No, I become for this program
okay,
this week, and we discussed that lengthily. The problem lies with EGTC. The problem lies with EDSA. EGTC is supposed to be Electricity Generation and Transmission Commission.
Yeah.
Right. Then EDSA is supposed to be Electricity Distribution and
Supply Authority.
So we want to know almost that they generate, almost money they can inside how they do it. Because mind you, we are servicing this debt from the consolidated fund. The money where EDSA they generate, who side they go? Is it going to the consolidated fund?
In other words, you think EDSA not do good business, then they make profit?
That is just what I'm saying. Because I could remember at one time, it was during the KKY era, where you see EDSA not even generate up to $1 million.
Wow.
From the collection. They're not even getting up to $1 million.
So what's the problem there?
So this
is it system? Not...
So this is where the problem. Outside the money they go. So this is the question we are asking. If they are not generating up to $1 million, meanwhile we get people where they work on commercial, their factories, other people where they pay a lot of money into that. It's quite interesting for notes that even if you get small shop, you know what kind of meter they give you? Now commercial meter.
Single phase?
Yes. Now commercial meter then they give you because they say you generate money. My neighbor where they near to me, he get one small kiosk. All time I notice a 2 meter the man gets. I ask him, so it's making a 2 meter. I say because the shopping self you get your meter, the host get the meter. So I'm like, wow. So the shopping meter is saying a commercial.
And they run differently.
And they run differently.
And the cost for the top up as well. We buy 100 leons now. How much do they get? Do they get each 40 units?
No, not 20 leons. They get.
Yeah, me because me they buy 200 every month and they get 38 units.
So yeah, me they buy 100 leons.
So meaning like yes, okay.
So me they buy 100 leons and they get 20 units. But I not like top up. If I where the month starts, I can buy like then 500.
Wow.
Then sometimes the month of the middle safe.
It don't done.
So I need for the buy. And always as the meter begin alarm, so me I can buy. Because always. And there's also something where people where they don't realize it. You know, so when you buy top up on Orange Money, then they tell you say the service charge not they go to EDSA.
Wow.
That is something somebody in EDSA tell me once. I say, in prefer when me want buy, I forget any money, you go buy na the office. Is it because at that time now the service charge are able for deduct them from the money where you pay. So it's like the company they actually give you the code, but some of the cash not they even go to them. So this is where we have the question. EDSA need for come out to we and tell we the people of Sierra Leone, this is where the problem is coming from. This is where we should have a solution. But if they're not, they talk nothing. Then how we go know?
The minister don't be frank enough for say 24 hours electricity. Finally, not possible enough.
But
do you think we should be worried? The fact that it's coming from the minister.
Some areas they where they get like
24 hours.
No, not to 24 hours.
No, now they say to 24 hour electricity. Now they say that statement coming from the minister. Do you think we should be worried?
Me na Aberdeen, I can get lights.
18 hours? How many hours per day?
I don't go book be coming in the house all time. I can go work. But like now only yesterday, I noticed a light go up for something like 1 or 2 hours. Now we get blackout. But after that, he come back and say at the left through this morning, there was electricity. So some areas are the way they get.
But we are urging to the was dry. The turn the way we know see the lights like irrational.
All man get for prepare for getting generator or in solar power or these things, and not all of us able to afford them. The affordability is one thing, but can everybody have it?
Doc, do you think it's this problem will fix how many times soon where we go able for generate real energy for we
If we're not able to fix Bumbuna from God knows when, do you think we can fix the electricity problem? This is something, one thing I want people to realize, some people and they benefit from this problem. They will never fix it. It's just like one time, I go Nigeria, I go Lagos. I did Lagos for quite some time. I noticed say all sign of Lagos, now so generator, now they I asked me host, I said, wait, how una way they run the biggest economy in Africa? They run on an economy on generator. And they say, my guy, say, you don't go understand. They say this problem has some people and they benefit from it. And when I asked the question, I say, how? They say people and the way they bring the generator, they can, then big machine. These are politicians.
How?
Then they bring can sell them for the people and buy them.
That is in Nigeria.
That is in Nigeria. But also let's look at
sad.
it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about the syndicate.
Well.
Yeah.
Let us look at it from here as well. Where are they selling big plant generator there? So now Indians them, and Lebanese them. Where do you think some of them get these ideas from? And they are solving our problems for us. Let us look at it constructively. I know they try for decry,
understand.
But let's be objective for a while. Some people are benefiting from this thing. Imagine say if you hear they 1 week you not get light. You not go for head man, you get a small thing for let them can fix in a face where you actually get light.
Yeah.
This is how people do things. So now something where it get for be problematic for a while. Even when we look at the electrification program, you know, say they one the way they are on Peninsula, they not get light, stay today. And from where these governments can see that named in a system or they get program for them. Till date, they don't have electricity. Where you go now the Peninsula, after where you pass Mambo, going to Bobo and all these areas, lights not there. Lights not each day. So how do we now get all these places intact? Then we not even talk about the whole country. We talk about free autonomy alone. Western area rural, western area urban. Well, let's talk about the whole country now. How will we fix this electricity problem? It means somebody is benefiting from this.
All right, we still continue with the program. By the way, Alaja Unasani up to now not join with now the studio, but we still continue with the program. Now we'll go to another topic before we take the final one and open the phone line, and this has to do with the minimum wage. Government announced that the minimum wage. Well, now the civic first, now the Minister of Labor, Employment, and Labor and Employment been declared Mohamed Rahman Swari that come April 2026, the minimum wage will go up from 800 to 1,200, which is 50% increment. Yeah. Well, I can't confirm as to whether that is equivalent to $50 or it's below $50 because I don't know.
1,200?
Yeah. Is it $50?
Yes, it passed small because now dollar now 2,300.
Okay, so it's below. It's below. Is it below or $50 equivalent to $50?
It is below small because now 1,300 is supposed to be $50.
All right, so it's below. Okay, let's say below $50. Yeah. But again, what we are looking here is the rising cost of. The rising cost of living as alone. And compared to the minimum wage, we look at as to whether this the match and how Sierra Leone go able for cope with this particular. So the new minimum wage and the rising cost of living in Sierra Leone, where do we draw the lines? Should we definitely celebrate this this increment of 50% in the minimum wage? And all Alaji Haruna Sani don't join me. I don't know if you want for go first or you want for.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Okay. Good morning. Now just welcome Adikam before you respond. Good morning, Ansani.
Yeah. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
Okay, I'll cancel you shortly. Yes, Doc. Go ahead.
So I've done talk this like so many times. I don't lost count. Now salon. There is no individual we could tell me say he live by his salary in Sierra Leone. Nobody, not even His Excellency the President, not live by his salary. So how do we now draw the line between
the rising cost of living and the new minimum wage?
Imagine say you're getting paid 1,200 right?
1,200.
How much is a bag of rice?
I think I buy half bag yesterday, 370. I don't know for the full bag.
Let's say the full bag will be something like 700 or 750.
Yeah, that probably is what is 7 to 800, 7 something.
So let's say 750. How much you pull for chop money?
Daily?
Yeah, because
you never spend past 150.
That are for you one.
Yes.
You're talking about a family of 3 or 4.
Well, it's 250, 300.
300. No, say 300.
Yeah.
So automatically, that one bag rice plus 1 day chop money don't be 1,000. Picking and for go school, almost you go give for lunch and transport on a daily. So we know they talk about weekly, we know they talk about monthly.
So daily they spend over 300 to 400 leons.
Basically. So that means that your salary itself, no, they take you go through 1 day.
Do you think that make corruption, Baku?
That is why I'm saying people don't live by their salaries in Sierra Leone. If even the person know they do corruption, that person depend on somebody where they are board for like supplement some of the cost them for them. Now we talk about Usent. How much you they pay for Usent?
Just a single room. A single room is over 7,000-8,000 now.
7,000-8,000. So almost months you therefore calculate that 1,200 for like pay you 1 month salary. And mind you, people have a lot of expenses. Let's talk about health. If you sick, you go hospital. Almost you go with you.
You get data as well now. Data only get loan for a week.
In fact, data we need to create a special budget for that day. Because every 3 days, now 40 leons. If you buy them on one day.
3 days, yeah.
3 days, now 40 leons. So imagine say if you buy for 6 days, that is 80 leons. Then you have to add the 1 day. When at the 7th day, you add the 70 leons day. So automatically, it don't become 120 leons. We go spend on data. Like a miso at the bank.
That is for 9 days.
That is for 7 days. I'm talking about 7 days. So if you want to add the 2 days, the way go make at 9 days, it's 120. Where even the 100 leons where you buy them is still cheaper than the 120. So you see the mathematics now small. Now, like I I get internet so I get Wi-Fi. So I can only buy where I go to a campus or where I can do around town. So normally I can buy something the weekly. I not even use as a fridge. That's 7 days day. So I came for supplements. But what about if I don't get internet at all? And I get urgent documents for CNN. Of course, I get companies that they own. I get an entertainment company.
Yeah.
If I want to upload like this month, I they upload some of the new songs away for come out in 2026. This thing, if I say I use my mobile data, it is slow. But why I use Wi-Fi, it go fast.
So in other words, do you think there is a mismatch between the minimum wage and the rising cost of living?
There is. Even some of us really earn.
And do you think we should be worried as a Sierra Leonean?
It's small.
Should we be worried?
We should. We should be worried. Why do you think people are going on Temple 1?
And now they don't ban me now. No, they go America again.
Forget about America. America not the only country where they are the world. We have so many other countries.
But it has been proven.
Do you think Temple 1 is going to stop? Most of our brothers now, not only America self, then they're going for good. They are running to the Arab world. Some they go Kuwait, some they go Qatar, some they go Turkey. This is where some of them are going for greener pastures. Right. And even the conditions of service where they go meet is too harsh.
I'll come back to you, Doc. That just come now to Alaja Unasani. Let me talk about this. The new minimum wage. 50% increment, and it's not going to take effect now, but in April 2026, according to the Minister of Labor and Employment and all. The rising cost of living and the new minimum wage. The same question I go ask you, where do we draw the line?
Well, I go like for two the line of a co-panelist.
Okay.
Of course, a few days back, I talked to somebody on the youth unemployment alone. Interestingly, the person he say, let's forget about unemployment. Let's talk about underemployment. And then I believe just the similar line with the on. And if let's say somebody they work on a monthly basis,
Now the current minimum is 800, right?
800, sure. Okay,
And I should say people in the way they pay below that money.
Go in, of course.
People in the way they pay below the 800. Yeah.
If you go into the security sectors, then agencies, then they pay way below
600,
that.
yes.
Some man they even pay 500.
Down
to 400.
I know one cleaner dog. Now 500 they receive. Now they clean school. Yes, exactly.
So has more money.
So okay, now we take the proposed wage minimum wage. Sorry, when 1,200. You know that's an underemployment for anybody where then go pay that amount 1,000. Just like how my co-panelists they analyze this now. You know, taking a look at if you get for consider all then half thing then you from the you living on a daily basis. You know, go to the mobile data.
Imagine if you get motorcar, you get for the buy fuel.
That bike.
Or you get motorbike.
Means I will get bike. I know.
Okay.
So that bike again, you know.
So imagine.
Yes.
And now easy. You get for buy 1 liter, 25,000 leons.
Per liter,
And,
wow.
Yeah, and let's say maybe if you want for make them very easy, maybe use 3 or 4 liters. Let's say 4 liters. If you know
that is 100 leon.
Yeah, 100 leons. If you don't have,
you know it's a plate of rice is how much now? 15 or 20 leons.
Okay.
Minimum of 50 leons if you want eat fires. Otherwise, if you want get typhoid, if you want get them, you know, we know the classes
yes,
of.
Yes. So standard size for go eat now over 50 leons.
50 leons.
That in about 1 meal per morning. No say money eat 50 leons. I never eat Santa.
50 leons.
So let's say you know man we get family
150.
like we should get a family of over. Anyway, I know I even mentioned that because just like how dog they say, you know, then go begin question me if you look me salary, and then how I they manage that family, and how even let's say me alone, the salary where they get, not able to take care of.
But in some way, we all are magicians in our salon.
Big time.
We all are magicians. We
are big time magicians. Sometimes if you don't calculate just 3 days of what you they expend, it becomes scary. You just like how dog they say, you go see yourself like a magician. How I get this money? How I get her? You know, so it's a pity.
You impressed with this 50% addition?
50%. Well, na plus. And I no go say I'm not impressed. I no go, but we are not still there.
So you think government for regulate certain things like housing? We'll talk about.
Housing are one of the biggest problems, brother. Housing. You know, people then just they charge.
Some they charge in dollars.
In dollars. Just a few days back, I see one house, a very small one, with them build about 4 stories. Somebody tell me say they rent them for $4,500. And funnily, if you get furniture, you never go to update.
Wow.
You get for tie rope, you get for go up now the stairs. You tie rope for drag, then you furnitures. Then
$4,000.
Just imagine, my brother. I go there, not so them say I go see the place.
That is over 100 million.
If you get baby, they will pass with her at the step because now just size for motor, man. You get for go up, you tie rope, you begin drag you property there.
Wow.
You know. So the thing they go unregulated. Just everybody they live like any banana republic. People they just live, especially when it comes to this housing sector.
Right.
Now big problem. If we say we talk about this, we'll go keep on talking about it for the next 1 hour.
Sani, continue for stay with me. Yesterday, the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Dembi, announced the use, the possession, the importation of tramadol, particularly the 25 kilogram, is prohibited cut across the country. Yes, 225.
No, 250.
Yeah, 250.
Yes,
Yeah.
the 250, I think. So now the only condition. But quickly, let's listen to him. There is the statement is here. He announced him yesterday, and he say it will take effect immediately. Let's listen to the minister, and then we'll analyze.
The government of Sierra Leone is taking firm and responsible action to protect our people from the growing harm caused by the misuse of tramadol. This decision has not been taken lightly. It follows clear evidence and technical advice from the Pharmacy Board of Sierra Leone, and it is grounded in our duty to safeguard lives, especially the lives of young people. Across our country, we're seeing the effects of tramadol abuse every day. Road accidents involving motorbikes, violence, addiction, seizures, and preventable deaths. High-dose tramadol products are being misused in ways that destroy health, families, and futures. These products were never intended for this kind of use. They have no place in routine medical care. At the same time, tramadol remains an important medicine when it is used properly in hospitals, in emergencies, in surgeries, in childbirth, and for patients in genuine pain. Government's responsibility is to protect the public without denying care. That is why we've chosen a balanced but firm approach. Under my authority, and in line with the Pharmacy and Drugs Act, government has issued a ministerial directive with immediate effect. Only tramadol 50 milligram capsules are now permitted for oral use in Sierra Leone. Only tramadol 50 milligrams per milliliter injections are permitted, and these may be used only in recognized health facilities under professional supervision. Any tramadol above these limits is illegal. Any injectable tramadol used outside of health facility is illegal. Any falsified or unrecognized tramadol product is illegal. This approach removes the most abused products from circulation while preserving access for patients who genuinely need pain relief. There should be no misunderstanding about this. This is not a ban on pain treatment. It is a public health protection measure. As a government, we're guided by His Excellency, the President's vision of human capital development. Anything that weakens our young people, undermines productivity, or destroys lives will be confronted decisively. Drug abuse is one such threat. Just as we're tackling Kush with determination, we'll apply the same seriousness and resolve to tramadol misuse. Enforcement will be firm. The Pharmacy Board of Sierra Leone is empowered to seize illegal products, sanction non-compliant importers and distributors, and work closely with law enforcement agencies and border authorities. But enforcement alone is not enough. We recognize that addiction is a health issue, not a moral failure. People who are struggling need support, not stigma. Government will continue to strengthen public education, prevention, and treatment efforts alongside regulation. I call on health professionals to prescribe responsibly. I call on importers and distributors to comply fully with the law. I call on communities and families to help protect our young people. Medicines are meant to heal, not to harm. Government will not allow them to become tools of destruction. I thank you very much.
That is a statement by the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Demby, declaring that the use of tramadol is illegal. They only get access to the 50 kilogram, where he said that it only go be allowed in a few hospitals and then for be administered by a professional health somebody and all. So we look at this a ban on tramadol and all, and look at, are we really going to succeed, particularly in eradicating this tramadol, the importation, like you say, the use and all other things. He say medicine are meant to heal and not to harm and all. First up, though, is this a wise move by the Minister of Health? And if it was a wise move, then why do you think it's now that we only ban tramadol?
Well, the Minister of Health know better. Me just the.
No, I want just your opinion, yeah.
But I don't think say they go even succeed for them.
Why, Doc?
Society don't view them as one of we normal habits. You will see person they keep fast on. Where he don't cut fast on. He get it in here. Now they take boss for let it's going to go down fine.
Sure.
People have become addicted to it. That is the sad part of tramadol. Tramadol actually not like weed. Marijuana actually get medicinal purpose. If you suffer from
asthma,
yes, or anything, then they tell you for take them in limited quantity. But everybody they look at the downside, another thing. If not for that, when you take cocodamol, anybody get some thing like that tramadol. Once I not be well, I take I feel okay. But I begin feel one kind drowsy. I begin feel like say, it can feel high.
You take
cocodamol, now they tell you so. These are all the side effects, and they write time for the medicine.
Yeah, you leave as well.
Then they write and they say you get some of the side effects them way it give. But that don't mean say everybody go abuse them. And to be honest with you, there are some people where they actually use them, not so just the medicine. You know, say tramadol injection.
Yeah, now it's okay. The injection is not being banned. They allow the injection.
That injection is stronger than that medicine.
But not so many people are now need to take the medicine, the injection. Sorry.
Because they not sabi bottom. They don't know who side forget them. And now you're not just a sell and give person, and somebody win a medical person, and you don't go and forget them for you. Because I don't suicide and give person that injection day, but that's in the for the one whole day where it confuse the person system. So that they tell you no more say it's stronger than this. So let us not just look at the social impact we get. Let us look at the health benefits. If you get some,
but don't you think we have been misusing it as well? Yeah, particularly in
young people they misuse and that's for sure. That's for sure. But let me even bust your bubble that even with the ban so you know say some man they bring a in fact I will them ban some say now more people than going for them because they want to.
But now it's illegal now. We then catch prostitutes and then a problem.
How you say was just say they go catch you?
It has been. They don't catch people then for them.
How you say was just say they go catch you? I be read this story yesterday on social media where somebody be talk say even the kush with them ban so a policeman and the sell and give It was on social media yesterday. And I been read the story. I want to know whose side they think they come from. Okay. So you find out that some of the people that we put in authorities for stop tenting there, so now they're back here for selling people. Imagine say they get one card tramadol or one cartoon or one container tramadol. Who's that if you say the one they win about all and the girl for go get some from? Let's think.
Like answer. Sani, quickly, government, the minister don't announce say the use of tramadol is. They don't consider it for being legal and they don't officially announce it is banned effective immediately. But now you take on that proclamation from the minister.
Yeah, just like you mentioned, that a mere proclamation, a statement the minister make.
A policy statement.
A policy statement. So I know they say, of course, you know go kind into reality, but the possibility is so slim. Just mid this year, I've been they follow the budget hearing. Ministry of Finance, where the CDS be the talk. They say we get over 56 porous borders entering point in Asalo from both land and then sea. You know, you can imagine that over 50, let's just say for safety's sake, let's say over 50 porous borders from the land and the sea. How you feel say where this tramadol we neighboring? I even hear you say Nigeria they make you know, yes.
They don't make manufacture.
That's what I hear. I don't.
Any business will get big money. People and just never go into that.
Right. Yes.
You know, say Nigeria getting pharmaceutical
companies.
Sure. So they say they make them. And then beyond that, let's forget about Nigeria producing tramadol. Look at the neighboring countries and then look at the porous borders there. If you say easy, even if you see the CDS, they talk about them porous border, they decry the situation. if we're not seeing a situation way not easy.
Okay.
If the military alone be get way for able man them borders there, you know, for them take them to that level. And beyond all reasonable doubt, by the CDS in statement, not to think that the way they go come in the nearest future for say them go able man them border there for allow illegal stuff for enter through them porous sites there. So it's not get for be easy to be candid with you. It's not going to be easy, just like how it's easy when the minister they make the statement. You know, in 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, you don't make them done. For put her into practice, get for be difficult. That me just to say.
Right.
And you know, we of course the abuse of the drug, just like how doctors say, the drug get in good side. When people then traumatize, when they get accident, I think the first medicine they can remember for them, that's Tramadol.
Especially the injection.
You know, the injection, definitely. Even when people then go through surgery and don't stop them for ease that pain
relief,
and Tramadol then can give them. So no, not just here, Alex, say that some kind.
So right now, if we were put into percentage, almost people like feel say they involved. The last time somebody gave a figure say close to 72% of Sierra Leoneans they take Tramadol.
Me go say above.
He say above 70% of people that take Tramadol.
By me your estimation, and because I don't get any scientific confirm.
The person say that from engagement, community engagement we go.
Well, just me brother, where they work and still just put your head down, lay the watch. Then share the shells there. I don't go the last time I go planting island. Just imagine.
You see the 225
as to the slam, the kind empty shell they was see.
Reginald, no go far.
Scary.
The day before yesterday, I began class in our campus. I just go to the bathroom. But inside the inside the way like them boy picking the wet. I see past 6 car there is inside there. Na campus IPAM. For sure you say, of course. Man, the boss man.
Just imagine me sister the upline. Way far in the east end of this country.
Okay.
They do some business, so you can put water down for people bypassers there. You know, we get in tradition the way somebody want drink, you can access the water. You know, say people then turn that water to Tramadol consumption, what they call. Password is stop because every morning you get for sweep pass nearly 100 shells of Tramadol. When people then come big, hey sister, please help me with water. You just see them send something. So the time that me wanna see, you get for that water.
Stop for the put water.
Because
all right. Let's take calls then 0799949993. Few calls we go take and then we wrap up the program. We don't discuss on a lot of things then this morning, ranging from the we start with the APC internal. Well, we don't get clearance or go with the elections and all other things as well. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, hello. Your name outside calling from? Hello?
I tell you that the education you see Elsa, the minister of now the correct talk so we not go able to get light 24 hours, but at least he will try his best for me to go get. Look the debt we get for pay over $100 million. It's not easy. What are they talking again? The government offices, they're not agree pay them like SB. They're not they pay. And then they give them money. Why they not for pay? They for pay them like SB money.
Okay.
And then they every year then they give them money. What thing they do with that money? Before that, now the grassroots they look them accredited. How much they pay? Look them.
Thank you very much, Paconce. Please don't give our admin 0799949993. The number we save go call and be part of the Epic Morning Show review segment. So go and take another caller quickly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, sir, Namta.
Yes, I sleep.
Sleep fine, thank God.
Praise God, praise God. I pray that now we'll continue to live in peace.
Yes, sir.
The country people will live in peace.
Amen.
To be honest, my brother, this issue of ETSA, any day where they listen of Salon, 60 something, and if you pay, then tell if you don't build back, pass government and for fix them problem there. So today like build what good road on the first manner. Then 21st century. Now the leadership, the leaders them, that they don't get love for ya. They know the sacrifice for we. We are checking man local power so. Check some way, man will know how someone will be there ahead of them. I mean, which man will kill man for this power. You are gently the campaign. Then government offices here, ELSA, lock them, cut lights for them because they give them money, provision the way they give them here for pay them picture. But I blame them back the ELSA. When I go cut them like that, or cut the what's happening, then the thing will better. Then when I go to a layman, then to be honest, honestly, man, they beat the system. Only thing they affected, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, brother.
079994993, the number we have go call and be part of the program this morning. We accommodate a few more calls and then try for the cutting down of the program. We'll go and take this caller quickly. Hello.
Good morning. Morning.
Yeah. For Musa.
Concerning this child legislative job. We first Ghanaians will be a problem. We let it know like the man in the chief light, especially the up there in the especially the woody force. Ghana one, I mean, who's can do the woody for friend, we actually let them the woody for cotton. Let's not area, they need to like. We are needing to don't put all things and government anymore. Let alone change it. And let not be thinking, oh, this Donald Trump would do by another blank and a salon. If Salomon not change the attitude, as well to go salon will be free. Now, we are the only problem. They give man the money for one the ministry. Then they choose that money, they put on the right side. Look on us, they do no money. Maybe for the next person who go to Napa water. And salon problem is big. If they don't want to go, this problem will be solved.
079994993. We'll take a few calls more and then try for the cutting down of the program. 079994993. We'll take this caller quickly. Hello. Good morning.
Oh my parents.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. You name outside the call you from?
It's a January call from Lungi.
Go ahead.
Well, thank you. Yes. It's Ramadan. I support we discover that out here so that
079994993. That the number that's where you go call. We'll take this caller quickly. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How would I do?
So they do fine.
Yeah, anyway, me and Mr. Positive and critical.
Yeah, go ahead. You 1 minute. Go ahead, yes.
No, I don't listen to all waiting. I don't discuss. But the problem here is the education is that the way will help this country. Because we did see education for life or solve the people them problem. But most of the brothers and sisters that we don't graduate from the universities and they not take them down up the hill and come on Mount Ore. When are they up there now for solve now for look at the people that we they do done, they will graduate to Naka solve the problem. But we know they see that they happen now with country. The problem all of this country now is management.
Okay.
Selfish, greedy, and one for gentry overnight. Then they make they encounter them problems. So me and Mr. Positive and critical but someone go open the port.
Thank you. 079994993. Lastly, maybe 3 more calls we will squeeze in. And then we got the cutting down of the program. 079994993. We'll take this other caller quickly. Hello, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Concerned citizen.
Go ahead, concerned citizen.
If the defense I know they blame the one who they thief them.
Now what are the blame?
Now head sabin bear the blame. Because if you come, you meet that time if the car will be the ace and that car will. I get me freezer, I get me air condition, let you go, I get for user. If I give 100 million or 100,000, now 25 units they give me. Trust me, what you next you feel I will do. No, not sorry for the people in this country. That they make huge money. Now them they enjoy. Look them the entire. You can do analysis. If they don't do on a paper a month, you go say we tell God thank you. But we can't for implement and now zero. Serious law face reality. First century they buy 100 million, then they give you 90. They take 10 meter charges. Now waiting at the cost, you buy 100 million, you get 25. Don't know for them
Below.
the whole and the whole individual.
You get below 25.
So if you meet thief, you they blame me, not face the reality. Then they will they up here and then they enjoy. Now I get for all now responsible. Seriously.
0799949993. Low take, like I say, after this I did squeeze in 2 more calls and wrap up. Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
How do morning, pal?
Tell God thank you.
Yeah, but I talk about tramadol.
Okay.
Yeah, they are that medicine whether they talk about so that one day. Now good medicine that one day, now the one they know whether the misuse and make whether the balance but now good medicine that one the way can purposely for view they do the hard work. Where they do the hard work, but the one the way they check they misuse them. Now the more one point in this country because now they go to hospital they take you medicine. Some of you so they do bad work, so you know they work now your body, but we check that one day. They kill you. Me, I don't sick. I check medicine, I check medicine, I check injection. Nothing but what I check that one day. All things normal.
Wow. This man saying where they take tramadol. All things they go normally. They take medicine, nothing happen. Don't take this one into one more after this wrap up. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Name me where to call you from.
I'm in a concerned citizen.
Okay, concerned citizen. Go ahead.
I talk in terms of that minimum wage. Unless we show now local ferry workers, then local ferry will draw 24 hours non-stop. Over 15 years plus, up to date, are 500 million per month.
Now you get?
Then they talk about 800 million, 1,200,000. I don't know when we will go reach there. If not live, when I make proof, and then local ferries there. Most of them will tell us in 500 million per month. Thank you.
Thank you. One more call after this. 0799949993. Just one more call and Hello.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from
Yes, Bakar, go ahead.
I'm always in the minimum range. So how would they calculate they don't add 50%? Now how we were able to match at the dollar and the cost of living, the carry out the because before we begin calculate they add 50%. The minimum range where people are going to be okay small. And they each somebody minimum for the 5 million. When they pay somebody 5 million, they go more better. But if they go count 1 million 200, now what? Because somebody can buy head and all. Let's say again, the APC executive will perform now are the worst executives. And at the executive this will go around, right around, then go up to far away outside the country for campaign and tell people they say about formal flag bearer. But the APC will ever go out for tell people them how they pass to this election before then they talk about 2020. This a big doubt. That makes some smaller, then just want to put some more issue for now. Not just some smaller the issue. The people may not get confidence again. No confidence again. Thank you.
Thank you, Bakar. No more calls again. Gentlemen, we are wrapping up. We've heard from the callers. This time I start with Sunny before I can to Doc for saying last word. Yes, you heard from the callers. Waiting I respond to them.
Yeah, a lot of concerns. You know, the problems in Bokuna Salo.
The issues are many, eh?
The issues are many, my brother. You know, from the EDSA, I want to begin from EDSA. Just like one of the callers will say, you know, if somebody they buy 50,000 loans or 50 loans now money, then give, in fact, initially they give up to 60 units. Okay, let's say even then give 40 units. and then all of a sudden, the tariff can go up. Where you buy 50, maybe then give 8 or 9 or 7 or 9 unit. Where if you get a basic freezer and you use when a necessity, then of course we expect everybody forget them. You get an electric goose. Maybe you get your TV. You use it up to 3 days, or maybe 2 days. You don't know. And then they get information, say, State House, other ministry, departments, and agencies, then they use the light freely, they pay. Of course, I know they encourage people then for thief light because of that. But then what if you say them go do? Then just get for resort back for thief light. So, in a nutshell, I go on for tell we leaders, me believe in one thing. I don't believe in this ideology where people can say, hey, Salona, we need for change our attitude, we need for do this, we need an exemplary somebody, leader.
Okay.
Leader will go lead by example. Well, let's say, for instance, you can have power, you make sure, say, every ministry, department, and agency, they do the needful. They pay light bill, pay water rate, and then you go able go down now to the people then for urge them.
Okay.
Make sure say you cut onto many bad things the way they do. Then you go able to go down to the people then for implement some.
Thank you very much.
But you go left them, other things that happen, bad things that happen up there, then you just for them by the people and say.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes, Doc, we wrap up now.
Me, I don't want to talk on the comments again, but we all know the issues. Of course, Salon, the issues are many. We're not going to be done there, no matter how we try. But I still appeal to every Sierra Leonean, as much as possible, Lord try for be safe, Lord try for living.
Law abiding, yeah.
At the moment, we see a lot of fire then they take place all over the place. And then because of bad light, bad current and everything, we the refuse, make sure so you all in, at least we not get an emergency. And of course, we the left for go out, be mindful of who they go with you.
Okay.
In terms of keke, taxi driver. Of course, we see on Saturday with that guy coming from that Moriton, that grammar school.
Yeah.
They go bang that by the bridge, you go down. And this is just an example. That may happen, they say around 11 to 12 night. So you can imagine the kind of terrific speed we be on. So please, as much as possible, we come very close to the festives.
Okay.
Sunday is 21st. Christmas is on Thursday. We want to see you alive for 2026.
Thank you so much, Dr. Victor Moyina, social commentator. Thank you as well to Alhaji Haruna Sani. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to Elder Buju, country Elder Buju, as well, give technical support. So Abakar Bendu, and so he say give technical support. Fatma Tamisi be the producer of the program, executive producer Teresa Julia Thomas, and the rest of the team. Well, now also we're going to go the cutting down for take our final edition of the Epic Morning Show. I don't be una host for today, Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Have a lovely weekend, stay out of trouble, and enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.
Misalon people, muna kushe una kabo.